are you hiring? How is it working out? What are they doing for you? Is kind of the main question.
Sure. So I have a team in place and, great coach, we have a great communication. We are working on the launching sequence for my episodes. So the way we have decided that, we will start with some solo episodes, some guest episodes to start with the kind of a combination in the beginning. And I want to create this short course about syndication. So the few episodes combined with like some guest episodes, those episodes, like, for example, like 2, 3, 5 or something else, that will create a short course. And that will be their, step-by-step process to go into the syndication world. So far, I have, my tools, my equipments I'm using. If you want me to go into details, I can tell you that. But I have this, Samsung microphone, some good camera, lighting. We are using Riverside for recording. So we are set with that so far.
I want you to go into more detail on syndication. Don't give us the whole short course, but just in case the listener is like, what is she saying? What is that word? Syndication.
Sure.
Share what that means. And I also have a couple of other questions, if you can just table that one for a second, which is, you mentioned infinite banking. Bank on yourself.
Yeah, and I call it infinity banking, by the way. There's different people call different things, but infinity is the Okay. So you want me to elaborate?
Yeah, what I want to know is, you mentioned that it was important to you, but then you said that the podcast is more about syndication. So I was wondering if it was about both. So to wrap it up, two main questions. What is syndication? And also, what's infinite banking?
Yeah, sure. The syndication, right? First of all, syndication is a way that the investors can invest passively as a group investment in commercial real estate investments. So these are multi-million-dollar worth investment. And when you're passing through the city, you will see the apartment complexes, you'll see the storages. That's when actually investors like you can invest with a tiny portion that you have as a group investment. And there are two parts to it. There's an active person, there's an active partner, and there is a passive partner. The active partner is that subject matter expert who takes care of everything as part of that investment. And as a passive investor, you can actually come in and you can participate, just, review and invest and get that systematic cash flow and the equity at the end as a growth. So that's the syndication. And the infinity banking, the way it works is that, now I do want to step back and talk about this passive investing, right? When people come to me, they think about just this passive investment, this creating the systematic cash flow for them. But I look at it from a different perspective. I look at it from a more holistic perspective. I talk about making your savings efficient first. Infinity banking system is actually creating your own banking structure. So your money, when it's either it's emergency money, either it's parked money for your investment, it's working really hard for you. And the magic that works on the infinity banking system is about compounding. Compounding is the eighth wonder of the world, as Einstein said that. And this is making your savings efficient, first of all. So holistically, that's what we will be talking about in Think Outside the Stocks podcast, that making your savings efficient, creating passive income, and as a whole, putting that structure around it, that solid vault about tax planning, legal structure, looking at even protecting and passing it to the next generation. So creating the estate planning, the life insurance planning, stuff like that. So the podcast is about that holistic look to all your financial structure.